It's October 10th, 2012, taking another video on a heavy rainy day to, I guess, detect the changes. The neighbor had changed his topography yet again, putting some rocks along the edge of his property, and just want to detect this. So just once again, the town has accused us, and the neighbor has accused us, of concentrating water flow from our front yard, landscaped yard, to put water onto his property. But I'm again in a heavy rainstorm today. I am not seeing it, showing the water not even running along the front of our garden here in the front of our house, going along here just to show the water and the changes. I am seeing a water flow here on my property that is running along the edge of our gardens, but not even, it's showing the flow, but it's not very concentrated. But yet again, we see the water flow here. Now, the neighbor has put rock behind the base of his property, behind that fenced area, and you'll see it's a little bit heavy going out underneath the right side of the fence. It is increased. He's put new rock there on top of that, and it looks like it may be concentrating more flow onto our property here. I'm seeing a wider puddle on a very similar day to the last video we took. So there's yet again more flow coming onto our property today, and this hideous trench creating a river onto our property is now even wider of a flow today. So just to see the difference, there's no flow coming from our property, okay? Just to see that there is no flow of water other than going along our garden line. There is a huge concentration now created coming onto our property. It's wider since the last video. Again, once again, showing that the water is coming from the neighbor's driveway and not our property. Just to give you a rounded view, no water flow onto the neighbor's property. Our flow and then just looking down the line here, you see the water flow. Walking down the line, you can see an even more concentrated amount of water and a river flowing This is even more than the last week. And it's again about the same rainfall accumulation. It seems and appears that the neighbor has put some kind of wood chips since I last videotaped. There's a flow of water here that I had not seen in the last video. There's another flow there. So it seems to meet from the back here to here and is coming onto my property in a flow of water. Not just a slow flow, it's a river. Not seeing where it's coming from on my property to his house. I can see where there's a change of flow. This was a flow here, but he has now since changed his topography that the flow appears to be going in this direction. So he has changed his topography. And that's just not cool. Without approval of the town or us or our engineer. And it's within a 150 feet zone of a wetlands. Beyond that berm is wetlands. The school is built on that berm, and we're within 150 feet of wetlands. Any change in topography by law within 150 feet must be examined, approved by the town, Wetlands Commission in Mill Limpson, and a permit to change any topography. A permit must be required and a plan. And we have not seen or heard of any zoning change or approval or a permit that has been requested by and approved by the town to change any kind of topography. So once again, a very concerning issue, ongoing issue with our neighbor. Not being a nice neighbor at all.